Time now for the morning rush. Today we're expecting to hear from the city about the recent vandalism to the new Rainbow Crosswalk at Pinelp Hill. Video caught bikers leaving marks on the new crosswalk put in just days ago in honor of Pride Month. Police say they were hoping to use social media videos posted by some in the group to help track down those involved. Police are now calling this a possible hate crime. Kristen.
Spotty storms possible up across the north and northeast for today, and some of those storms could be on the strong to severe side, mainly in that northeastern corner of our state. Talking large hail, damaging winds possible out of the storms, but most of us looking at clear skies, lots of sunshine, and hot temps in the 80s, 90s, and even low 100s expected for tomorrow. Crystal?
This morning, police are still investigating after finding a woman dead near Coors and I-25. Officers discovering the woman's body on a sidewalk yesterday afternoon. Police are interviewing witnesses. They're treating her death as suspicious until they know further details. We don't have any other details on this, but once we do, I'll pass them on to you right here on KRQE News 13. A BCSO deputy busted for watching porn while on duty is back on the job this morning, this time in another county, though. 4 years after he was caught spending 105 hours looking at porn sites on a county computer, Mark Kamatz is now working with the Valencia County Sheriff's Department. The office says they hired Kamatz because of years of experience. So time is running out this morning on negotiations between the U.S. and Mexico over migrants. Today is the deadline for President Trump to sign an executive order to ensure the tariffs against Mexico will go into effect on Monday. If no deal is reached, the White House will impose a 5% tariff on Mexican imports starting next week. The state is expected to file paperwork this morning to move a magistrate court judge's embezzlement case to a different court. Former Torrance County Sheriff Heath White is accused of stealing from taxpayers during his time as the Torrance County Sheriff. Yesterday in court, defense attorneys requested the case be moved. New Mexicans will soon have more access to medical marijuana. The health department is adding 6 new conditions to the state program. They do include opioid addiction, Alzheimer's, autism, and 3 degenerative neurological disorders. The additions bring the list of qualifying conditions to 28. On to news happening right now. More volunteers needed this morning for disaster relief. The American Red Cross of New Mexico is asking for anyone interested in aiding to sign up for an open house this month. Open houses will be held in Santa Fe and in Aztec. We did post details for you at alwaysonkrqe.com. Kristen.
Today's Metro Threat Index only at a 1. The only problem we have here in Albuquerque is keeping up with the heat. We've got hot temperatures in those lower 90s down the valley. Those 90s expected tomorrow. Not likely to see storms or showers, though, this weekend. Crystal?
Albuquerque's in the midst of a moth invasion this morning. The experts at the Albuquerque Bagarium say the rain left a whole lot of foliage for the caterpillars to eat. That means a huge portion of eggs hatched this year. The life cycle of a moth is usually a couple of weeks. UNM is working to clean up a mess this morning with students after scam emails were sent out claiming to be from federal student aid. IT staff was alerted of the messages Wednesday, telling students that their FAFSA applications were not complete. Attached was a link to a fake website where students were directed to enter personal information. Happening tomorrow, the city of Albuquerque will host the first Summerfest of the season. Tomorrow, Heights Summerfest returns to North Domingo Baca Park. The event features food, drinks, a market, and even live music. The free event starts at 5 p.m. Candidates in Albuquerque City Council race will now have access to public funding for their campaigns. This as the city clerk has certified 10 of the 13 candidates who applied. The Journal reports candidates will get $31,000 to $42,000 depending on their district. The money comes from the city's general fund and from individual contributors. All right, listen to this. New Mexico getting national attention this morning following USA Today mentioning our state 3 times on their newest list of the top 10 road trips. They noted the state's scenic views and history, the turquoise trail between Santa Fe and Albuquerque, and the high road to Taos. Of course, also mentioned Route 66. A group of locals now showing their support for law enforcement on a new Facebook page. It's called Law Enforcement and Appreciative Citizens. It's dedicated to sharing positive photos and stories. It also talks about Flash of 4. That's a hand signal community members give to officers. It symbolizes the code 10-4, which means okay. Organizers say it serves as a sign of gratitude. Kristen.
Time now for a check on traffic. At this point, we don't have any crashes. That exclamation point indicates we've got construction on Central that does have that close between Girard and San Pedro. That happens through tomorrow. But News Tracker out this morning looks pretty good. Everything moving smoothly there on Broadway. Obviously, construction there too. Of course, we'll keep an eye on this if it changes.
Listen to this. Uber is hoping to take their service to new heights by launching Ubercopter in New York City. The flights from Lower Manhattan to New York's JFK Airport take about 8 minutes. They can be booked on demand or days in advance via the Uber app. The cost about $200 to $225 a person, only for Uber Platinum and Diamond Loyalty Rewards members. How crazy and cool is that?
All right, we are taking you back 5 years ago on this day in 2014. We had severe weather out in eastern New Mexico. 4 brief tornadoes touched down there, and we had numerous hail events. The Agricultural Science Center down in NMSU actually suffered catastrophic damage there to their crops, facility, vehicles. Not a good day for them. So I was on this day 5 years ago.
Time now for your 5 facts.
We start with number 5. Happening today in celebration of National Donut Day, a new locally owned donut and coffee shop is passing out free donuts to kids. From now until 6 p.m., Rise and Roast off Central and Eubank will be giving away the sweet treats to customers 12 years old and younger. For each donut given away to a child, a donut will be donated to Albuquerque's Food on Foot, serving the homeless throughout the city.
I like this idea. Number 4 now. City of Albuquerque preparing the fields this morning for the first Summerfest of the season. Heights Summerfest returns to North Domingo Baca Park in Northeast Albuquerque tomorrow. The annual series features food, drinks, an artisan market, and even live music. The free event kicks off tomorrow at 5 p.m.
At number 3, get ready for the heat both today and tomorrow. 80s, 90s, and low 100s possible across the state. Spot storms over the north and northeast could be severe today. We'll be watching for hail and wind. Sunday into Monday, strong cold front moves in. Storms and showers to start next week, and much cooler temperatures with highs only in the 70s.
Number 2 now. This morning, UNM is working to clean up a mess involving students getting scam emails that were sent out claiming to be from federal student aid. IT staff was alerted of the messages on Wednesday, telling students that their FAFSA applications were incomplete. Attached was a link to a fake website where students were directed to enter their personal information. Officials say don't do it. Number 1 now. Today was supposed to be the official unveiling of the crosswalk, which celebrates the city's LGBTQ community. However, after a group of motorcyclists were caught on camera defacing the crosswalk, police are now investigating it as a possible hate crime. The crosswalk along Central and Morningside was installed just days ago in celebration of Gay Pride Month. The video was taken by people who saw the riders. Police say those riders also took their own videos and posted them on social media. Crews tried to scrub the marks off yesterday. It didn't seem to help very much.